Hi everybody, Lori here. Thanks so much for joining me today. I have a super fun pop-up record player card to share with you, and for the record, I'm in love with it. It features the new turntable dies on the front of the card. I did some party penguins. These are just a few of the new February release products by My Favorite Things. And I saw this pop-up record player card on the My Favorite Things blog by one of their design team members, Anna Lorenzetto. And I thought to myself, Anna, you're a genius. And I just had to recreate something similar. I don't know Anna's exact measurements and dimensions, but this is just my interpretation of what she did. So I cut a piece of 12 by 12 pattern paper to 4 inches. So it's 4 by 12. I'm going to score it at 4. So I'm going to do 4 simple score marks. I fold that, and at the bend, I butt that up onto my scoreboard. I'm going to score it again at 4. So the first score mark was at 4. I folded it. Second score mark at 4, also at 3.5. Did want to mention this is Pinkfresh Studio double-sided pattern paper, but it's more of a cardstock. It's really thick and sturdy, so it holds up well for a card base. You could do lots of fun different colors. You could do a solid color. I'm going to fold that one last time on the furthest bend and score it at 3.5. I'll try to put these measurements on my blog in case that was really confusing, but it's 4 simple score marks to make the record player. And I know Anna did her card out of like some aqua teal cardstock. So hers was more of a solid record player. Mine's like pattern triangles. I thought it was just fun. Record players are so trendy right now. Both of my daughters want a vintage record player. There's even a record shop in our town, and it's all the rage. Everyone's loving the records. So here are the turntable dies. I'm using some solid color cardstock. Again, you could customize this and do lots of fun different colors. For the arm, I'm not sure what you call the arm of the record player, but I used some metallic silver cardstock. Gonna run these pieces through the old GEMINI Junior. Really simple, and then I'll start adhering this all together. So you only need one piece of score tape to adhere the pop-up base together. You could probably use tape runner, but I like to use score tape just to be sure it's nice and sturdy. And that's it. And then now for my record, which I did a black record, but you could do some fun record colors. I used a little foam tape for some dimension. And then all these little parts, which I don't know what they're called, but I'm adhering those on. Now this, I guess this would be like the label. Would this be the record label? Adhering that with some glossy accents right into the center of the record. And then I also made a couple of on-off buttons, I guess you would say. I'm just getting creative here. The on would be yellow and the off would be red, I would guess. And then for my arm, the silver metallic arm, pop that up. And then I used some glittery enamel, silver enamel dot to put in the center, but you could also use a brad, would work perfect for that as well. That's all there is to it. It's so fun. I love a pop-up record player card. See how it folds flat? You could slide that right into an envelope. And then now for the front of the card, we're having a penguin party. We're kicking it up, so I'm using the Party Penguins stamp set. And I love penguins because, I mean, you just stamp them with black. Add a little orange, and you're done. So simple. And there's, I mean, if that wasn't enough, there's balloons and party hats and streamers. It's like all my favorite things in one card. I'm going to explode. So I used some Alta New inks to stamp all those out. Popping these up on the front of the card, just kind of having fun with it. You know what I mean? At this part, it's all gravy. So arranging a little balloon bouquet and then the party hats. I went ahead off camera and embossed a couple of sentiments, one for the front of the card, one for the inside. It says, rock out on your birthday. And then on the inside, it says, for the record, I really like you. I'm dead. I love this so much. I mean, and then, oh, I made a couple of balloon strings with some silver thread. I just simply tied them to the ends of the balloon and then just like tucked them underneath the penguin. It's not a penguin arm. It's a penguin wing Is that what you call it? But this card is finished. I mean, come on. It's a penguin party pop-up record player. Forget about it. I'm in love with this. I hope you enjoyed the video. Make sure and check out the My Favorite Things February release. Thanks so much for joining me. Have a wonderful day, and I will see you next time.